cool. So, yeah, you guys are at the wall. All right. You had already gone back into town to convert your gold or buy whatever you needed. Um, and you should be all set for going back into the wilderness. You've got three PCs and three NPCs, so it's a good deal.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah. So,
we've sorry, go ahead.
no, you go ahead, Mike.
I was gonna say we already left from the wall again. We've been traveling for like I want to say a day or two back towards the Illusory Mountains. That's where we ran into Wallace. That was like the last encounter we had was with Wallace. That was out in the wilderness somewhere. He was up on a hill.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, so Wallace just doesn't say much other than Relp and Freedom. It's he's kind of like a large version of Groot, and he follows you though. Apparently, he's got some kind of like intention or something, but you just don't know what it is, you know. And yeah, you guys can continue your journey um, through the barbarian lands. And hold on, I'm just gonna roll for some random encounters, see if you have any. No, no, and no. Okay, so somehow you miss barbarians. All right. After 2 days of trudging, oh wait, oh I don't have my crap. During a break, I have to grab my notebook. I'll get it then. So, um, after 2 days of trudging through the barbarian lands, you reach the base of the Illusion Mountains, and you can see that like the peaks of these mountains are kind of like a mirage. You know, they seem kind of like fading and illusory kind of setup. It's really weird. You've never seen anything like this before, and you would assume that that is how they got the names, the Illusion Mountains. Okay.
All right. Is there? We don't really know where to go here. Is there like any kind of path or roads up into the mountains or?
Pass, baby.
Well, you would have to explore. Yeah, you would have to look around and try to find a pass or a pathway or something like that. You guys can just tell me you're searching, and I'll let you know what happens.
Should you guys think we should split up and like cover more ground? Or is that a bad idea?
I don't know if we get caught by barbarians on our own. Some of us might be in trouble. All of us might be in trouble.
Maybe we could be in groups of two so that way one person can run and one person can hold off the barbarians.
Well, you didn't encounter any barbarians on the way here, but that's not to say that they aren't already in the mountains looking for this trumpet.
Mhm.
So where did the elf get his tip that the artifact was in the mountains? Like, do the barbarians know that it's also in the mountains, and are they looking for it at the same time?
That is correct, yes.
So this is just like knowledge that's just been passed down to both parties.
Well, you would assume that the elf had gotten it through word of mouth somehow. Barbarians talk. I mean, there could be many ways that the information was gained. It could be gained from a spy. It could be gained from prisoners of war. It could be gained from getting a barbarian drunk off his ass until he reveals something. There's several ways it could have come about. Now, when you say the elf, I think who you're referring to is Garland, correct?
Yes, Garland. I was going to say
Okay.
Garland, but I didn't want to say it and have it be wrong.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, as to how Garland got that information, you're not really sure.
Okay, but he wouldn't give it to us if he wasn't confident. So, because he wants it as badly as we do.
Well, he wants it destroyed so that the barbarians don't get it.
Right.
But he is paying you each 1,000 gold pieces, so I mean that would be, a hefty sum to pay if you weren't certain about something.
Right.
Um,
I guess we can start by looking in the valleys and then working our way up the mountains.
Mhm.
Is that something we could do, or should we go to the top of the mountain and then look down?
I mean, from where we're at, if we just, I assume we're kind of like at the base of the mountain or mountain
Correct.
range.
Yes.
Um, this is kind of vague, but if we just kind of scan across the range, do we see any caves or pathways or anything like that, or are we too far away to
Yes.
make
On
anything out?
on a couple of on 3 different mountains, you see what appear to be caves.
Hmm. Well,
I think,
we just pick
Is-
one and go for it.
yeah, we don't have any divination magic on our side, do we, Krennic?
No,
Hold on, let me do something.
my magic is just really basic right
Mm-hmm.
now. I mean,
Okay.
I have like detect magic, but that's about it.
Hold on. I need to check something. Let's see. Hold on. Go down here. Just bring this up. I have to see what schools of math Aeroth has. He has all combat healing protection sun. So yeah, I don't think he's gonna have any divination magic either, but I can check. I'm just curious. You see,
Because I know there's a spell called augury that
That's what I'm looking at.
yeah.
No, it's divination. I don't have that sphere.
Okay.
So we're shit out of luck on divination.
Which do any of the caves look more easily accessible than the others?
I mean, as far as height on the mountain, yes, some are lower than others. But you're also some distance away too, so it's hard to tell. I mean, all you can really distinguish is height, and some are lower in height and some are higher in height.
Well, if we're going into caves, we definitely shouldn't split the party because caves is where monsters dwell. I assume that's like common knowledge in this world. Like people know that.
I mean, monsters can live in caves, yeah. Dragons certainly live in caves. I mean, that's a possibility.
Well, I'm going to suggest that we just make our way towards the nearest or most seemingly accessible cave.
Okay.
I think that's a good idea.
All right. Okay. You see that this particular cave that's lower than the others on the first mountain is kind of a steep climb, so you'll need to make some climb walls checks. Now, I don't know what you're going to do with Wallace because he really doesn't have any climbing ability. Um, your base percentage chance, if you're not a thief or a mountaineer, is 40%. Okay. And this is kind of a steeper climb, so you got to be very careful. If you fail a check, you could fall.
Well, I know last time we
No,
had a
of course.
crevasse that we couldn't go over. We used a tree as a bridge. Is there any way that we can use a tree and lean it up against the wall and he can shimmy up the tree?
No, there's no trees near the base of the mountain. It's kind of a barren, rocky place.
Okay.
Now, if you had like grappling hooks and ropes and stuff like that, your climbing percentages would be a lot better.
I know I have rope. I don't think grappling hooks was in the main equipment list, so I didn't think about
It
that.
is.
Is it?
I'm almost positive it is. Let me double check. I got
Yeah,
the
it
orange
is.
player. God damn it. All right, let me see here. Grappling hook. Yep, it's there. It's 8 silver pieces.
Oh, I see it now. Okay, it's at the very top. That's why I didn't see it.
Um,
Did I,
Okay.
did I share with you guys my massive 2E PDF?
No, I don't think so.
no. Is it the one that has like every
Hold on.
book ever all contained in one?
Well, not every book, but a lot. Let me add that. I made a new channel. Let me go to my Dropbox. Hold on a minute. Because it's like 6,000 pages.
I might have that. Is it the one with the not safe for work cover?
Oh, that is one version of it, yes.
That's the one I've got.
Yeah, I would say that's a work of art, not necessarily not safe from work. If you have that version, you can post it. I mean, otherwise I'll post my version, which doesn't have that.
Oh yeah, you can go ahead and share yours.
All right, let me see if I can find it.
Is that the Luis Arroyo barbarian with no top on?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Let's see
used
if
to
can
have.
find it.
I used to use that.
It's a
Oh,
good
yeah.
collection of
11, 11 years ago.
Uh, yeah.
2 Point Neil made a new version of Purple Worm that's better than the original because it has like the Humanoids Handbook on it, and like I think it has the Ninjas Handbook. Maybe.
Okay, so damn it. All right, hold on. Where's Discord? There we go. Paste. Yeah, Discord blows because you can't upload documents that are like bigger than 5 megabytes. But it's in the book channel now, so maybe if you want to read something about it, between now and next time, you can do that.
Okay.
very cool.
So it has all the
Yeah.
splat books except for the Barbarian's Handbook and
Probably doesn't have gladiators either because, that would be Dark Sun.
yeah, that one's Dark Sun.
All right. So, how do you guys want to proceed? Because you can try your luck with your skills as they are, or you can put your faith in the thief to try to climb up there first and lower the rope. But climbing is not something that is a simple 1-2 done type of deal in second edition. It's actually involved.
All right. So there's an item on the equipment list called 10-foot ladder that costs 5 copper pieces. Would that be sufficient to get up if I had it? I don't have it, but I'm saying in the future, should I invest in a 10-foot ladder for 5 copper pieces? It seems like a little bit difficult to carry, but
Well, yeah, I mean, you'd have to carry it on your shoulder or something, but I mean, it might help, as far as climbing goes. But I mean, better than anything is a rope and grappling hook. That is like the best you can get.
okay. All right. I wasn't sure if like Wallace could use the 10-foot ladder because he can't climb a rope.
Hold on, I think Wallace weighs like 3,000 pounds. Let me check. I forget how much a flesh golem weighs. I have to look that up. Oh, the Gibberling Horde. I'll have to give you guys
How much
that
does a
one soon.
minotaur weigh?
Oh, no, a flesh golem only weighs 350 pounds. That's not bad. I was thinking about the stone and iron golem. Those are the ones that weigh thousands of pounds. I don't know. You'd have to ask Krennic, but he's pretty sensitive about his weight.
I won't bother asking.
Probably a wise choice.
I don't feel like getting gored today.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh, does it appear that this is the only way up is to climb, or is
I
there
mean, you can try walking around the mountain to see if it gets less steep. But then you're
much of
kind
a
of
walk
like,
is that?
you don't know until you start walking.
All right.
Could take you to the complete other side, or it could take you to the side. You're not too sure because it just looks pretty steep here. But once you
Mhm.
get around it a bit, you might be able to see if it levels off.
All right. I'm going to do that. I'll just kind of walk off a little bit while the others are discussing how to climb and see if maybe it looks like it gets easier or it might get easier.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty frail and I don't think I can climb stuff.
You're gonna have Wallace carry you.
If he's willing to.
Well, I mean, you know, you don't know. I mean, you can try like motioning for him to pick you up or something, and he might understand.
All right. I'll do like a little kid thing where I put my arms up and point to his shoulders.
All right, hold on. All right, he seems to understand. He picks you up, and then he starts walking back towards town.
Oh no. Stop, Wallace. I'm gonna
Uh,
point in the other direction, around the mountain.
oh, okay. He seems to understand. He turns around and he walks back to where you were and puts you down.
Oh, Wallace. All right. Yeah. I'll just pat him on the side as a thanks, even though that wasn't quite what
All
I
right.
was hoping
He
for.
smiles.
And I'm gonna walk. I'm just gonna look around and try to see if there's an easier way up.
Yeah. So that's going to take you maybe an hour or two, depending. And you find that towards the back of the mountain, it's less steep and you can climb there. But again, then you're going to have to climb around the mountain to get back around to the front. Could be some steep ledges there once you get around to the front again.
All right. I'll go back to the group here. Uh, how high is the climb?
Around the back, it's probably about 2,000 feet.
Definitely gonna kill me if I fall.
Yeah, you would be totally dead if you fell. But this climb in the back is more leveled out, so you won't have to make climb checks. But again, once you get to the top on the back and you start curving around towards the front, that's where the steep ledges start. There you'll have to make climb checks, but at least you'll be probably at the same level as the cave. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. From the back side, does it look like the ledges would be sufficient to support Krennic?
Well, both Krennic and Wallace, yeah, on the back.
Okay, they would be able to walk around it. All right, I'm
Yeah.
gonna suggest to the group that we try that then. It seems like it's less of a climb. And then maybe when we walk along the little ledges there, uh, I don't know. I was gonna say we could tie ourselves together with a rope, but then of course if like one of the larger members falls, they'll take all of us down with them. So I don't know if that's a good idea.
There's a check for that.
Well, maybe if we all go up in order of lightest to heaviest, we'll be heavy enough by the time everybody's up that the heaviest person can be supported. Is that possible?
Well, I mean, theoretically, but if you tied yourselves together, that would mitigate the chance of one person slipping and falling and dying. But then you also run the chance of dragging the others down with you. It just depends how you want to do it. Because, I mean, Wallace is not going to understand the finer points of climbing. That's a given. He has like a 2 intelligence. So for him, it's going to be very challenging.
Well, let's put Garroth up first because he's kind of short and stocky and sturdy, right? And then Chriswell can be supported, and then Susanna, and then when all three of them are up, Krennic can be supported, right?
Yeah, if you want to do it that way.
Does that make sense, or is that like nonsense?
Nope. All right. Let's give it a shot.
All right, organize yourselves how you're going to do this. Make a line.
Go here.
Where'd you go,
Okay.
Krennic? Way in the back?
And then all of us can hoist Wallace up.
All right, well, then Krennic would be in front of Wallace. There we go.
And then we'll just pull him up.
Okay, so you climb the 2,000 feet without encounter. Start making your way around the side of the mountain. It's medium terrain. And then you get almost to where it's starting to turn into the front of the mountain, you know, from where you were standing before. And this is where it's going to get challenging, all right? So Garroth can go first, but he's not the thief either. We don't have a thief, do we?
Well, Kasana's
no,
the thief. Should Kasana go first?
Well, I'm just curious if you want to have the best person in front or the best person in the middle. What I mean, this is up to you guys how you want to do it. Garroth only has a 40% chance of climbing, and so he could fall very easily. Whereas Kristana has a 60%, right?
Let me look. I think I put 7 points in climb, so it should be 67. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Kasana will go first then.
All right, so I'll roll for Kristana as she attempts to scale the steep side of the mountain, the steep front. She is successful. Okay. And she gets, you know, across it basically to where she can now. There's 2 checks involved. One is to get right to where the cave is, and then one is to go up into the cave. Okay. So she is at the, you know, near the cave entrance. All right, Garroth. Oh, he makes it too. All right, so let's just put him up there. All right.
And he's being
Criswell.
supported by Kasana, right?
Yes, of course. You've got the ropes tied around each other. Criswell,
Okay.
you don't have mountaineering, do you?
I've got nothing.
All right, so it's 40%. Oh, he falls. All right, so this is where it gets interesting. Now Garroth has to make a check. If he succeeds, then he doesn't fall as well. All right, it's still 40%. Ooh, 49. Okay, so hold on. So now Criswell and Garroth are in free fall. So the first person that's going to be affected would be Kristana. She had 67.
Yes.
All right, she holds. Okay, so Garroth and Criswell slide down 10 feet, but are caught by Kristana. Okay, so they can go back up there now. All right. All right, now it's Susanna. You have mountaineering?
I do not.
40%. Oh, 21. You got it. All right, so you're up there. Krennic, do you have mountaineering?
Don't think so. I'll check though.
Okay.
No, I don't.
All right, so let's roll for you. Oh, Krennic falls 10 feet. All right, so next in line would be Susanna. Let's see if you catch him. Nope. You join the free fall. Chriswell, you stop it. Whew. Good job.
My
All right,
my
so
old
you guys,
my old no muscles.
yeah, you must have done some mental trick or something.
Well, I assume they're all like.
God.
I assume everybody at the top is holding, right? So like they're on
Yeah.
opposite sides of the rope.
What do you mean opposite sides of the rope?
Like alternating, like left, right, because that would make the hold stronger.
I mean, I suppose, but in game terms, it doesn't really do anything.
Oh, okay, all right. I was just making sure. I was trying to get any advantage we can.
Of course. All right, so now you guys are all staring at Wallace, and he's looking like very confused.
Um, yeah, can we just lift him up with it?
I
Like, instead of
mean,
him having to climb, can we just all collectively
yeah, if
hoist
you
him?
all just pull on the rope, you can bring him up, correct?
All right. Yeah, let's do that, and that way he doesn't have to think about it. He can just go along for the ride.
All right, cool. So I'll make one last check for Kristana to get everyone up to the mouth of the cave. Yep, she does. Ot 4. All right, you successfully traversed the steep mountain, and that was a good idea going around to the side, Chriswell. Go ahead and take 50 experience for that. That was a good idea.
Right.
Okay, so you're at the mouth of the cave. I'm just gonna drag you guys. You can rearrange yourselves however you want, but I'm just gonna put them there for now. Yeah, there. All right, so this cave, the light only goes in for about 10 or 15 feet, and it looks like a dry, old kind of stone type of cave. Let me just do a draw real quick. Color I haven't used before. Let's try this. All right, so give me a minute. Oh, let me get rid of that. Get rid of that. Nope. Shit. Hold on. Just a second. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now go back to paintbrush. Wait, why is it on yellow? Click that. Yeah, there we go. Hold on. All right, so this is what you can see, and I just always put like a door on my maps, but it's not actually a door, it's an open area. But you can see about 10, 15 feet in, and it looks, like I said, it looks like it's hewn from stone, man-made, doesn't look like it's natural. And maybe it was once a dwarf compound or something, or even goblins, you're not sure. But it is about 15 feet wide, so that's enough room for the Minotaur and the Wallace Golem.
Is there any chance that it is still a dwarf compound or a goblin compound? Or is there like too much
Well,
overgrowth
you're not really.
that it doesn't look occupied?
I mean, just from the 10 or 15 feet, you're not sure. You would need to have some way of exploring further to find out.
There's no sounds coming out of it, or there's no like smoke coming out of the top or something, or anything like that?
Oh, not that you detect.
Okay.
Actually, I can just erase that. Oh, no, I don't want to erase that. Damn it. All right, so I think our frontline fighters are Susanna and Krennic, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because Garoth is only 3rd level, and Isthaco still hasn't gone down any, so that hurts.
Right, because he has a thing where it's like it goes down two levels every 3 levels.
Every 3.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, so I will start to explore the cave, I guess. I'll just go very slowly and maybe with a long stick or something like that, feel around against the walls, um, just like tapping the walls because it's hard to see. Uh,
Well, did you guys bring torches?
I'm afraid if I light a torch, it's going to alert something to our presence if there's something in there.
Well, either it would see the light or it would hear you guys moving and talking. But if you can't see, that's a big problem.
Yeah, you're right. I will light a torch. I have 10.
Mhm.
Is a
All right.
torch expended every day that you use it, or how does it work?
A torch lasts for 1 hour.
Okay, so if I use a torch, I'll just have 9 remaining.
Hold on. I can tell you exactly. Let me find. There it is. Let me see what's in this part. Second. They got it. Yep. If you go to table 63 in the player's handbook, in the orange covered book, it's page 118. But if you go to table 63, it has light sources and how long they last. Oh, and I'm mistaken. A torch lasts 30 minutes, not an hour.
Okay.
Okay, so you went through
118
it
in
or
my
no?
book says Chapter 9 Combat.
Yeah, well, you must have the 1995 version. What you need to look up is table 63.
Okay.
I'm a dwarf. I go in.
I'm gonna wait for the others to go in first, and I'll follow behind.
Aeroth grabs Susanna and pulls her in. There we go. Oh, Krennic is going far ahead. Okay, so Krennic, do you have a light source or you're just using the torch of Susanna?
I'm using my infravision.
All right, so you'll only be able to see heat sources. The cavern itself is a kind of a dull blue. It's not, or well, not blue, more like a black and grayish color. Um, there's not really any heat bodies that you've noticed thus far.
All right, so he's using my light source then, because I want him to be able to have
Right.
his weapons if you at the ready.
Are you leaving Wallace outside?
No, I was gonna say I'll wave him along as I walk in.
Okay, he comes. Freedom.
Possibly. We don't know what's in here yet, but find out.
All right. All right, so Krennic, you are at the part where it can go left. Okay. Looking down this corridor, give me a minute. Ah, shit, too far. Let me draw it out. All right, you can see that it goes almost to the end and then it kind of does like a weird loopy kind of thing. That. And then there is a door here.
Wait, there's like a physical wooden door?
Yes, there's a physical wooden door.
Can he see that there's a cul-de-sac at the end of it, or is the door closed?
Oh, the door is closed. I just drew it that way. Your player doesn't know, your character doesn't know it, but you see it. Okay. So you would have to open the door to see what's beyond. You don't hear any sounds. It's deathly quiet.
To be clear, is it
And-
possible for me to carry a torch and use my axe at the same time?
As long as you don't have a shield.
I don't have a shield, so we're good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Chris. What were you going to say?
Oh, no problem. I was going to ask Prasanna if he is able to check the door, make sure that it's safe. If she has that ability.
Persona will go up to the door and listen against the door, if that's possible.
Yeah. What's her detect noise?
It is 22.
She hears
Sure.
nothing.
Okay. So she's going to inform the party that the coast is clear.
All right. Does she think the door is safe?
Is there a lock on the door? Do I find a lock?
There's a keyhole, but do you want to try to open it, or do you want to do anything else first?
Like check for traps. Yeah, I'll check for traps with Susanna's light. I'll check for traps.
Percentage?
It
What's her
is.
percentage?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking for it. Find or remove traps is 13%.
All right. She doesn't find any traps.
Okay. So she'll tell the party that she doesn't find any traps, but it's only a 13% chance of certainty.
She's not great at it. All right. Well, I'll move up, but does anybody want to take a risk opening the door here?
Yeah, I mean, this place looks abandoned so far, right? Like, it's not like someone's trying to actively guard it. Okay.
All right. So who's opening the door?
Susanna can open the door, unless Krennic wants to, since he's in front.
Yeah.
All right, Krennic, you open the door and you feel something pull as you open the door, maybe a string or a latch or something. And I need you to roll a d20, Krennic. This is a saving throw.
Okay.
The category would be PPD. Or no, excuse me, the category would be PPD. I'm sorry.
Well, he's a fighter, right? So it should just be, it's under 13.
He's a fighter mage.
See.
Did you pass, Krennic?
Saving throw.
It would be paralyze, poison, death magic.
Team.
You're cut. If you have a high enough dexterity, your reaction adjustment would apply.
Okay, so I'm fighter 2, mage 2. My fighter PPD is 14. My mage PPD is 13. And I rolled a 12, so that would be a fail.
Okay, and you don't have any dex adjustment?
No.
Okay, Well, what happens is that when you open the door, apparently there was a lever or a cable or something attached to it, and it when you pulled open the door, it released a trap door above you, and a bunch of like heavy boulders come crashing down onto you. Not like big, but we're talking like maybe 3 foot wide boulders. So they're heavy enough to cause damage, and in this case, you would take from the falling boulders, and you are knocked prone.
He takes how much damage?
And you have 9. Yeah, 9 damage, and he's covered in a pile of boulders that have fallen on him. So Garoth will immediately rush forward and start taking off boulders on top of Krennic.
Yeah, I will too. And both of my
All right.
characters.
Yeah.
I guess it's
so
not safe to them, but
after that is done, you take off like maybe a dozen boulders that fell on Krennic. It was not a fun time for Krennic. But Garoth will come forward and attempt to heal you, Krennic, of the 9 damage. You get 6 back. You good enough, Krennic?
For now, I guess.
Freedom. All right, so the door is open, and inside you can see what appears to be an abandoned storage room. There's boxes and crates and bags and stacks and all kinds of stuff in here.
Anybody got the healing proficiency?
Let me check if Garoth does. I can't remember. No, he does not. Garoth is like the only healer in the group.
I have seamstress. Is there a way I can stitch him up somehow?
Wait, I thought you guys bought some healing potions.
If we did, should we use them?
Well, I mean, Garoth can do a cure light wounds again. I mean, you're only missing 3, right, Krennic?
Yeah, that's why I was asking for the healing.
Right, because I think
Alright,
with healing proficiency, you can heal 1 die 3.
Yeah.
Correct, but I don't have that. I think maybe it was Enos that might have had that.
No, it doesn't look like any of these. None of my characters have it, at least.
What's your total hit points, Krennic?
10. I'm at 7.
All right, I'll do a cure light because I did a cure moderate that gave you 6. Now I'll do a cure light. You get 5 more.
Completely
All right,
uninjured.
so yeah, there you go. You're as good as new. You just need to find some grass for you.
Grass.
So what's in this room
All right,
exactly?
It looks like a storage room. It's got like some crates and boxes and sacks and bags and things like that.
Well, if there was, if there was a traps, there must be something in here someone doesn't want anybody to get. So I'd like to sort of explore the crates and boxes.
Okay. If you want to spend 30 minutes going through everything, I'll give you a detailed list about what you find, okay?
Okay. What do you guys think? Should we spend time doing this or not?
Going
right.
through everything? Yeah.
So, okay. So there's flour in the sacks. The bags seem to have like a bunch of different kinds of nuts, like cashews and chestnuts and walnuts and things like that. So maybe squirrels lived here, you're not sure. The boxes that are open, actually, they seem to have coins in them, oddly enough. Copper coins, actually. And there's, let me see how many of those there are. Just a second. All right, there is 574 copper coins in all the different boxes. That's the total. All right. And the crates are nailed shut.
Well, let's open them.
Okay. Yeah, you can use your axe blade or your short sword blade to pry open the nails. All right, so there are 3 crates. Okay. In one crate, you find 7 bottles of Orcish gin.
How do we know it's Orcish gin? Just by the look of it, or are we opening it and smelling it?
It's labeled. It's labeled.
Okay.
Okay, you open up the second crate. In that one, you find 6 bottles of Wyvern gin. So you've got Orcish gin and Wyvern gin.
Does this mean that like Wyverns actually like distilled it and bottled it?
You're not sure. I mean, are you an alcohol connoisseur? Do you have brewing?
I have winemaking.
Where'd you get wine making?
From the book.
I was raised in a church. I learned it from the monks how to make wine.
No, but I mean, what proficiency is that?
It's
Winemaking.
winemaking. It's winemaking.
I know, but it's not in the player's handbook. That's why I was wondering where you got it from.
Oh, it's from Humanoid's Handbook, I think.
Okay, gotcha. All right, let me get back to you on that. Let me get the final crate. All right. And in the final crate, you find 10 bottles of Stone Meld Terror.
10 bottles of what?
Let me type these out for you. Hold on. I'll just put them in the chat. All right. Write down the numbers, though, because you got Orcish Gin. Oh, hold on. There we go.
All right, it was 7 of the first one, right?
Yeah, it was 7, 6, 10.
Okay.
And these bottles are all labeled. Okay, that's how you know what they are. So basically, you've got flour, you've got a bunch of different nuts, you've got these 3 different types of alcohol, and you've also got the copper coins that you found.
Well, I'm definitely going to take the alcohol if nobody objects. If nobody
All right.
is
So,
interested.
is this Chriswell?
This is Susanna speaking.
Susanna, were you the one with the winemaking?
Yes.
Roll a check for me, please. Your proficiency. Okay, very good. All right, so Susanna, you would know that each bottle of Orcish gin sells for 8 silver. You might want to write that down. You also know that each bottle of Wyvern gin sells for 16 silver. And you also know that each bottle of Stone Meld Terror sells for 25 silver piece. And the reason I'm telling you the prices is because you are familiar with alcohol to a greater degree. Okay.
Yes.
I didn't realize about the winemaking skill, but that's the same as brewing practically. So that's how you know the prices for these. So, I mean, you can take them back to town and you can probably sell them for a decent price.
All right, I'll do that. So these total
Yep.
up to, let me see, 25 plus 8. I'm going to do the math in my head real quick. All right, so if that's 49 silver total, I just want to be fair about how we distribute all the treasure we find.
Yeah, gotcha. Wait, but no. That's per bottle.
Yeah. Oh, right. I gotta. Okay. Right. I just added the base numbers and it didn't multiply. We'll figure this out later. I'll just carry them for now.
Okay.
All right,
All
I'm
right.
gonna
Very
grab
good.
some of the food just to have something to eat. Um, does the food, the nuts and stuff, it's it appears to be relatively fresh.
The flour is not fresh because it's been here for a while. The nuts, they don't really go bad, I don't think, by themselves, so they're okay. And of course, the alcohol is fine too.
Mhm.
There's no issue with that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if it's, is this food here because someone's living here, or is this food here because someone was living here, but it's been abandoned. Um,
It looks like it's been here for a long time.
okay. All right. Well, I don't think we need the copper. I would leave that behind personally. Uh,
Because it's too heavy, or
yeah, I mean, it's a bunch to carry, and I don't think, I feel like we've got enough cash and gold that we don't really need copper.
I mean, it's treasure. You don't want it?
I mean, I can't carry it.
Chrisana has room to carry it. She can carry the copper pieces.
Okay. Wait, we lost Krennic from voice.
Did
I still see him.
you don't hear me?
Oh, you're. Oh no, there you are. Oh, I'm sorry. Weird. Thought I didn't see you for a second. My bad. All right. Okay, so yeah, you've searched this room. Wallace comes up. Barn.
What do you say?
Barn.
I'll give him a handful of nuts.
All right, he takes them. He looks at them and smashes them
Oh,
against his forehead.
oh, I'll eat
Barn.
some, and then I'll give him some more.
He smashes them against his forehead again.
Guess he doesn't want to eat.
All right, he
Moo! Why do you keep doing that?
All right, yeah, I'll follow him and head down the other hallway.
all right. Hold on a second. Let me erase some of this other stuff I have here.
All right, I still got the torch, right? It didn't burn out, or did it burn out in
No,
the
not
time you spent looking in the room?
no, not yet. All right. So this one goes like so. Like that. And there's a door here. At the end of the hallway is another door. This one is also a wooden door.
Does it look identical to the other door? Like, is it the same make and model, or is it more decorative?
Yeah,
Or
it seems to be the same kind of type. Yeah.
okay. Can I tell anything about the age? Like, is this older or anything like that?
Do you have woodworking?
No.
Okay, so if you're not familiar with wood, it's kind of hard to tell how old it is. Do you have what would be another check? Trying to think here. Do you have anything like Like Cartwright or Shipwright, anything like that?
No, afraid not.
Okay. Yeah, you're just not sure then how old the door is. But given that the other stuff was old, it's probably safe to assume that this is too.
Okay. So I will.
Prasanna,
I'm sorry.
You gonna check for traps?
Yes.
Okay. You don't find any traps.
All right. So
Can we look up and like examine the ceiling very closely to see if there's any sort of similar trap as in the last one?
Of
Not that I
course.
don't have faith in
This
Prasanna's check, but
this ceiling looks more stable. You don't see any trap doors above it or anything.
okay. And the floor also appears to not, if I very thoroughly examine it. I'm trying to
Well,
remember
very
what we can
thoroughly
do
would
here.
require find remove traps.
Yeah.
well, can he use his gnome ability that we talked about last time to see if there's
Yes,
unsafe?
and actually, oh, wait a minute, hold on. I forgot to grab my token. Aeroth, get over here. Yeah, I'll let you do it. Just roll a d6.
Right.
Chriswell, you're a gnome.
I think it's D10, isn't it?
Is it a d10?
Detect unsafe walls, ceilings, and floors on a 1 to 7 on a D10. Yeah,
Okay, roll a d10 then.
I got it, just barely.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any unsafe constructions here.
Okay. I'll tell the group that I think it's safe, and then I'll back away anyway and let someone open the door.
All right. Susanna will take the door.
All right, give me 1 second because I need to clear something here. Just give me a minute. Come on. Wait. 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 All right, 1 second. Draw this. Why does it keep changing color? Stay the same color, you retard. All right, there we go. Hold on. Oh, wait, I need to. All right, you open the door. There's no lock on it. And inside you see what appears to be in a circular type room. And there's a rather large pit in the center of it. It's probably about 5 feet wide by 10 feet long. And you immediately notice what appears to be a skeleton. And I'll just do an X or something. Hold on. See, we got black. Yeah, we got black. All right. There we go. There's a skeleton sitting there where the X is.
Can I use my torch to illuminate the hole to like look down in the pit?
Yeah. You look down in the pit. The pit goes for about 20 feet down, and then you see water.
Does it look like it's moving water or is it still water?
It seems to be still water.
So this like looks like it's some type of well or something.
Yeah, possibly. Maybe that's where they got their drinking water.
What is the condition of the skeleton? Does it look like it was in distress when it died, or is this someone's tomb, or what?
It looks like it was wearing chainmail. It had boots on, belt, breeches, and what appears to be a spear lying next to it. And the skeleton is not human. It looks like it's either dwarf or gnome.
Okay. Um. And like
There you go.
it's like a clean skeleton, or is it still, or is there still rotting flesh on it?
No, it's all bones. There's no flesh.
Okay.
Hey, Criswell, you need some armor?
No. I appreciate the offer, but I don't
Well,
even think I could pick that up.
you could wear chainmail, make you more of a man.
Um, I, I, I literally can't.
Okay.
Is
All
it because
right.
you're
So,
psionicist? You can't wear chainmail armor.
Yes, but also because my strength is a 7, I literally can't even pick that armor up.
oh wow.
I'm very frail.
If you search the skeleton, he had a belt pouch, and if anyone wants to cast detect magic, they can do that.
I have
With
detect
anything,
magic, but I don't have
Or is it not prepared?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, this would be a fortuitous time to use detect magic, I think, to see if this spear or if this belt or anything are magical.
Where is Krennic? He's not even in the room. There he is. All right. Well, real quick, guys, everyone can have 200 experience for the role playing you've done thus far.
Including Krisana?
Yes, I do. Hell,
Okay.
even Wallace gets 200.
he has a level.
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
Experience. Now, Krennic, do you have detect magic memorized or no?
Nope.
Okay, well, you got this gnome or dwarf skeleton. He's got chainmail on. He has a spear that's laying next to him. He's got some boots, a belt, breeches. You know, any of that could be magical, but you would have to wait till the next day to find out.
Could, if it, well, you said before that if boots and breeches are magical, that they'll adjust automatically in size to somebody's body, right? Can we test it that way?
If you wanted to, but your half-orc feet are too big for those gnome boots.
Well, didn't you say they change size? Or
Oh yeah, duh, you just said that, right. Yeah, you take off his boots and no, they don't adjust to your feet, so they're probably not magical.
all right, I think that's a suitable test.
Are you doing that with everything?
I will with the belt.
The belt, I mean, it doesn't do anything.
Okay. Well, what about this spear? Is the spear potentially magical?
Possibly, but the spear doesn't need to change size depending on the user.
Spears
All right,
aren't
I'll pick up.
close.
Should I pick up the spear, or is it potentially cursed? What should I do, fellas?
The
I would
Can we
just
see how
use
he
it if
died?
you.
Just pick it up and use it and see what happens.
Throw it in the water.
Throw it in the water. I'm not doing that. Okay, I'll pick up the spear and put it on my back. And next time we have a combat, I'll try and throw it.
Put it on your
What
back
about
and
the
it
chain?
falls off.
What about the chainmail?
I think my armor is probably better than the chainmail because I have plate mail now. I don't
You
know
don't
if
want to try the
Garroth
chainmail on this?
wants to try it on.
Oh, you'll try it on Susanna. You got to see if it's magical.
All right, I'll take my current. I mean, it's gonna take time to take my current armor off, right, and then put this armor on. The torch is probably gonna burn out.
It's okay. I don't mind watching you undress.
My gosh, Garroth. Okay.
Just joking.
All right, I'll try it on and see what happens.
Oh, you're playing
Yeah,
Krasana.
it forms to fit you, Susanna.
Okay.
So it is magical chainmail.
Is
All
there
right, give me a
Yay!
second. Oh, 1 second, guys.
Okay.
Do 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 do.
Okay, I'm back.
Yay!
All right. So you've got magical chainmail, and you've got a spear. You don't know if it's magical.
Right.
When she's wearing the chainmail, can she determine what it does?
Can I tell by its quality, like or weight, what metal it is, or if it's elven chainmail or whatever?
It's not elven chainmail. That would be different than what this gnome has on. So as far as the magical bonus, I'm just going to rule that you would need to have detect magic to know what its bonus is.
Even if I'm in combat, I don't know what its bonus is. I can't find out by how much it protects me.
Well, yeah, you could certainly find out in combat, like if you're AC 5 and you don't know the bonus, and I miss you on AC 4, and you know it's magical +2 or something, you could do it that way. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Can we? Is there any indication of how the dwarf slash gnome died?
There's no physical injuries.
Okay, looks like he just keeled over.
At least not to his bone, right?
Is he like was he placed here, does it look like, or did he sit here and just drop dead?
I mean, it looks like he stayed in here and died or something, possibly.
Okay. Maybe he was stung by a arrow or something like that. And he just came here and bled out. Is there any blood or anything like that? Any
No.
Okay.
I mean, it looks like he's been dead for a while, right? He's just skeletal.
Hmm.
Correct.
Could someone tie a rope around me since I'm small and lightweight and lower me into the hole here so we could take a look down there? How deep is it?
Well,
So
it's 20 feet down. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, could someone tie a rope around me and then like just lower me down?
All right, I'll use my rope and do that.
All right.
I'm gonna head down into the pit and take a look. I'm not going in the water though.
You sure?
Yes. I'll get close to it, but I don't want to go in.
All right. You descend into the pit, and seems like a normal pit or something. The water looks really refreshing and cool.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's what killed the dwarf. We'll just call him a dwarf. Maybe he drank some and it killed him.
It's either a
Um,
large dwarf or a small gnome. Is that what it is? No, a small dwarf or a large gnome.
yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I don't have any way to determine if the water is safe or not. So I am not going to touch it.
Drink it.
We should get like an animal or something and have it drink the water.
All right, guys. While you're all doing this, roll percentile dice for me. Tell me what you get.
36.
Got a 1. What are the odds? Well, 1%, I guess, are the odds, but still.
62.
All right. Whoops. Hold on. I need to roll for.
And 59.
I need to roll for Garoth. Yep. All right. So only Garoth and Chriswell hear this, but you hear these large, like rumbling sounds coming from outside the room.
What was
And
that
it's not
noise?
Wallace's stomach.
Grumbling
Wallace is
like
still
a
outside.
grumbling like an earthquake or like a voice.
No, like something charging down the hallways.
All right, well, I'll quickly lift Chriswell up if he alerts me to this sound.
Well, okay, yeah. I'll say something is happening up there. What's going on?
Yeah, Garoth hears it too. Something.
Okay, well, we
Wallace
need
is
to
still out in
ready
the
ourselves.
hall.
I'm gonna very quickly lift Chriswell up and try to carry my torch in one hand and my axe in the other.
All right. Garoth will go over to the door and listen some more. And he's like, I hear panting or huffing or something.
Can Krisana use her listen skill?
Sure. What's her chance?
It is 22.
Oh, whoops. Rolled the wrong dice. Hold on. Nah, she doesn't hear anything.
Okay.
And it stops, says Garoth.
Is the door closed?
It is.
Where's Wallace at?
He's still standing somewhere.
Well, I'm behind, but I'll say, can someone open the door? Let's check on old Wallace out there and make sure he's okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
Garoth opens the door.
Anything out there?
From what direction did it sound like the sound came? East, west, north?
South.
Okay.
Anyone step out?
I
Sure,
will. Okay. Crystal steps out, I guess.
okay.
All right, Chris. Well, this is what you see right next to you.
Is that a Gorgon?
Oh, maybe it is a Gorgon.
Scurry
Chriswell.
back inside.
All right. Well, you do that, and the Gorgon moves here, and the door is still open. Roll initiative. All right, Garoth is fucking 12. Chriswell?
Am I keeping track of the initiative?
No, I got it this time.
Okay.
Chriswell's on 5. Susanna?
Hold on, it's 5 plus 7, so it's 12.
Okay. Krennic, you're going on 15. The Gorgon is going on 10.
Anna's also on 12.
Who's on 12?
Grisana?
Oh, yeah, hold on.
I'm
Alright.
using natural fighting and wild fighting.
Sure. All right, so the first to act is Chriswell on 5.
All right, so first I'm going to quickly call out for Wallace and say, well, Wallace, old friend, wherever you are, come quick. Hopefully he understands what any of that means. And then I guess I'm going to try to make contact with it because that's all I can really do.
Okay, go ahead.
They've actually succeeded. I'm always so surprised when abilities actually work. I guess this is a monster, right?
Let me see. Let's see what it says. No, I mean, it's an animal, so not a monster.
Okay, if it's a mammal, then it's way easier, but I think I succeeded either way. I'm shocked. All right, so I established contact with it,
Okay, good.
if that's possible.
It is.
Okay.
Is that your action?
Yep, that's it for me.
All right. Next, it goes. It actually moves back 10 feet and fires off a blast of breath from its mouth. This could be very deadly, gentlemen, because you're all in the path, except for Krennic. Basically, Garoth, Chriswell, Chrisana, and Susanna all have to make a saving throw versus petrification.
Ah!
Let me see what. Okay, petrification. All right, Garoth made it.
Does
Chriswell?
I haven't rolled yet. Does the wisdom adjustment apply to that?
Sure, why not? It would be your +1 or 2 or whatever.
Yeah. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I succeeded.
Cool. All right, Susanna.
What page is the saving throw chart on?
You're using that other book, right? It's not the orange book.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me go grab my other copy so I can tell you. One moment.
All right, I think I can find it. That's okay.
It's in like a really weird spot.
It's on page
It doesn't make
100,
any
I
sense.
think. Or somewhere
Yeah, it's like
near
in-
100.
It's on 134. I found it.
Yeah, it's in like the combat section.
So I'm making a save versus breath weapon.
Save versus petrification.
Oh, okay.
Or be petrified. It
Yeah.
takes like a 5th level wizard spell to reverse it. Stone to flesh.
No success, Susanna. All right,
Yeah,
Susanna.
both
the
my
only one
characters
who-
fail it.
Chrisana too.
Yep.
Okay, so
6th level wizard
that is
spell.
not good for you. You and Chrisana turn to stone.
I'll be right back.
All right. Hold on, what page? Oh yeah, here we go. Is it page 134 in your book, Susanna?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I got the same book then.
Okay.
It's the printed version from Drive Through RPG.
hmm
Okay, cool. All right, sorry. I know this sucks, but we'll have to get you fixed.
No, it's okay.
All right, that was the Gorgon on 10. Now, Susanna doesn't go. Garoth, Chrisana doesn't go. All right, so it's just Garoth. He will go here and attack the Gorgon. What's its AC? Oh God, a 2 AC. That's rough. I need something good. Hold on, let me check. I rolled a 16. Let me see. I have a +1 short sword and I have a 17 strength. Sweet. So 2, that's a hit. I hit the damn thing. All right. It's going to take 7 damage. All right, so Garoth hits it for 7 damage. All right, after Garoth, we go to Krennic. When he returns.
Yeah.
Wait, do I have to make an item saving throw for my potions?
No, everything on you is turned to stone as well.
Okay. Okay.
Including the new fancy magic chainmail. Oh, hey, does the magic chainmail increase our saving throws? Would that help?
No, that would be a ring of protection.
Ah, all right. I tried.
Unfortunate.
I mean, unless it were something that tries to crush you, like if it's trying to crush you, then I could see the armor helping your saving throws.
Yeah, I'm just reaching.
I know.
All right, I'm back.
All right, Krennic, it's your turn.
Okay.
Garoth hit it for 7.
All right, so I am going to advance towards it with my two-handed swords.
Yep.
And I used my wild fighting and natural fighting. So
It's a large creature too.
yeah. That gives me -3 to hit and +3 to damage with all my attack. Except for my horns are +4 to damage. And then because of natural fighting. And then I have 2 horn attacks and 2 main hand sword attacks and 1 offhand sword attack. I'm dual.
Okay. Well, you better drop it this round.
Hopefully, yeah. All right, here we go. My first main hand sword attacks on my right hand. Sword attack. It's a -3 to hit. Oh shit! Sorry. Using the character sheet, so it's when I'm okay. AC 3.
That's a miss.
Okay, and then my offhand sword attack. -3 to hit. AC 6.
That's a miss as well.
Okay, my first horns attack. AC 13.
No.
I rolled a. What? Can't be right. Anyway, my second horns attack. Hit. AC 8.
No, that's a miss.
And then my multiple attack from my main. And AC 2.
That's a hit.
Okay.
3d6, remember.
And plus 3 to damage from wild fighting. 20 damage.
Oh, nice. That was beautiful. The Gorgon howls in pain. All right, end of the round. Freedom. Oh. He misses. Damn it. I was hoping he would hit, but he missed.
Me too.
Okay, we go to initiative. Round number 2. Aeroth is on a 5. The Gorgon is on an 8. Chriswell, what are you on?
11.
11? Okay.
Mhm.
And Krennic is on 11. All right. Okay, so Garroth goes first. I need a 16 or higher to hit this damn thing. Oh my god. I missed. I rolled a 3. All right. The Gorgon's turn. I'm gonna be generous and do something here. The Gorgon will just attack you. What's your AC, Krennic?
3.
Okay.
I'm
Three,
using the
huh?
armor spell.
Okay, yeah. He hits you with his headbutt or whatever, and he does, hold on, 7 damage.
Right.
Okay, and then after the Gorgon, we have Krennic and Chriswell at the same time.
Go for it.
Go ahead, Krennic.
Oh. Okay. This round I have 3 attacks with my main hand sword, 1 attack with my offhand sword, and 2 horn attacks. So here's my first main-handed sword attack. Minus 3 hit. I don't get what that's 13. Oh, I rolled a 6. Okay. So that's a miss, AC 13. And then my offhand sword attack, minus 3 to hit, AC 11, so that's a miss. And my horns attack, minus 3 to hit, AC 18 is a miss. Second horns attack, minus 3 to hit, AC 12, that's a miss. My second main hand weapon attack, minus 3 to hit, AC 5.
No, that's a miss.
And my third main weapon attack, minus 3 to hit, AC 11. And that's all my attack. I'm finished.
Now, real quick, Krennic, you're fighting with 2 two-handed swords, right?
Yeah,
And you're specialized.
I'm specialized, and I also have 2 weapon fighting style specialization and ambidexterity.
Right. So you would normally have 5 attacks every 2 rounds.
Every 2 rounds, I would have
Right. So
3
you
per
would
2
get
with my main, 1 with my offhand, and 1 with my horns, but I'm using 2 proficiencies
Yeah.
to give me extra attacks. And also extra damage and extra, well, I guess hit penalties, but it gives me extra damage.
Well, the thing I'm saying is that with specialized in a two-handed sword is 3 every 2, and then if you add a second weapon, it's 5 every 2. So
Yeah.
you get 2 in the first round, 3 in the second, 2 in the third, 3 in the fourth.
And then with my proficiency, it gives me an extra attack with my main wild fighting. That's why,
okay, gotcha.
yeah, it gives me a
All
whole
right,
extra
just
attack.
checking, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, good try, Krennic. You got some bad rolls there, but you tried. Criswell, it's up to you now.
Yeah, it looks like I can't
alright.
roll better than 8. Oh, I did roll a 14. Yeah, can't roll better than 14 for some reason.
Alright, I am gonna move behind the statues and take some cover, and peeking around. I'm gonna try to aid insinuation it. I need to roll an 11 or lower to succeed. Oh, I did. And that will stun it for 3 rounds. It's
very nice.
unable to act for 3 rounds.
All right, very good. End of the round is Wallace. Oh my God, I rolled the same thing I rolled last time. He misses. God damn it. And he's got a good hit score too. A good Thaco. All right. We go to round 3. All right. The Gorgon. Oh, he can't go this round. Krennic. I mean, not Krennic. Garoth is on 10. Criswell, what are you on?
4.
4. Krennic.
Oh, yeah. Weapon. Here.
What?
16.
Okay, cool. All right, Criswell, you're first.
I don't really have anything I can do. I'm just gonna maintain contact. I'll wait for the aid insinuation to drop, and then I'll try that again. But outside of that, that's kind of
All
my
right.
only combat trick.
Okay. Garoth will attempt to hit it. I miss horribly. We go to Krennic.
Okay. First main hand sword attack. -3 to hit. AC 0.
That's a hit.
And +3 to damage from wild fighting. 23 damage.
That kills it.
Yay. Ba-ba-ba.
Krennic
And
killed the bad guy.
Yeah, I kind of like reverse hand my two-handed swords and rest them on the ground, and I drop to one knee, and I'm like sweating and panting, and I'm like,
that was exhausting.
Very
Malcolm
good,
around the
Krennic.
corner.
Yeah.
And I
Garoth
just-
will come up here too.
I just chill there for like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Good job. All right, so there's 5 of us. So let me think here. That would go in there. We would each get, and I'll give it to the people who turned to stone too, because they still fought. Yeah, 280 experience.
Guys, I need a pit stop. Think I'm gonna take
Yeah.
a little nap.
And I just kind of like lean over and kind of sit myself up against the wall with my legs sprawled out and my two-handed sword's kind of laying on the floor next to me.
Okay. So, Garoth says to you, Criswell, we got a problem with the statues now.
Yeah. Um, I don't know how we're gonna get them down off the mountain to get them back to the town.
And we can just
Um,
smash them into. No.
Hey,
I don't think that solves the problem.
we helped Garoth when he was a statue, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, we'll smash you guys."
No, he was just joking. He loves you, Chris, Susanna. Don't worry.
Okay, it was just the gallows humor. I understand.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a problem because how are you going to rope statues to get them across the mountain? This is a major undertaking. This is like Hannibal across the Alps with elephants.
Mhm.
Wait a minute. If we have to keep going back to town, and we're gonna have to go all the way, the only healer we know is in Hepburn. It's really not
No,
tenable to go all the way that way.
No, there's temples in Norcross. And there is the magic item shop owner. You remember him? He's in Norcross.
Right. Was he a cleric? Or do you have to be a wizard?
No,
Wizard.
he's a wizard. You
Okay.
would need a stone to flesh, and I think that's a wizard spell, if I'm not mistaken.
It is. Okay. So now,
Thanks for the biddies,
do
Arturo.
you guys want to just explore the rest of this
Thank you, thank
area
you,
at
thank you.
least? Or like without me?
Well,
Or
I
do you wanna-
I think our main priority would be getting you fixed, Susanna.
Right, because we're already down like two different, action economy and whatnot.
Yeah. But it does take us a lot of time to do that versus whether the barbarians have already found the horn or not, the trumpet.
Right, that's what I was asking about. Like, do we want to at least just search the rest of this cave, or?
Well,
Oh.
I mean, how do you feel about your character, Susanna?
I want to be healed, but I mean, I don't need to be healed like immediately. Like, if we want to, if the other characters want to explore the rest of this cave, then we can go back to town.
How badly injured is Krennic? He doesn't have a lot of health, and he got hit pretty hard, right?
Yeah, I
Oh,
got I got injured for 7 damage.
No, for 7.
That's what I just
Isn't that
said.
like, yeah, isn't that like almost all of
Oh, I
his?
thought you
That's
said 10.
almost
I'm
all of
sorry.
my health. Yeah, I'm almost dead.
All right,
And I'm exhausted.
Garoth will do another cure. Garoth will do another cure moderate. You get 7 back,
Okay.
so you're back to normal.
I'm still exhausted though. I need to rest for an hour.
Mhm.
Okay. So we can hang out here for an hour.
All right.
And so he can recover. I think, yeah, those those combat proficiencies, like he needs to rest after he uses them or something.
Yeah, while fighting.
So, Susanna, what's your name in real life again? I forget.
I'm Joel.
Joel, thank you. Joel, if you wanted to control Wallace, I could let you do that.
No, I don't think so, because that would be difficult for me to role play. Because you'd have to give me more information about his character that you're probably not ready to reveal yet.
I mean, I wasn't thinking about that necessarily just for the dungeon or something, but no worries, no worries.
All you have to do is grunt and say freedom from time to time.
Yeah,
They carry me around.
Bro.
he's deep. He's got a deep core, though. I bet. Still waters run deep, as they say.
It's a complicated character beneath the surface.
Yeah.
All right, so while Krennic is resting for the hour, I don't know. I You said we're like 2,000 feet up?
Yeah. Yes, correct.
Okay. So far.
Maybe we could go get the healer and bring him here.
This is true.
Do you think someone would be willing to make that journey? It would probably be very expensive. If nothing
Definitely
else.
pay him.
So to be clear, everything I have, including the magical armor and the potions and the gold and the liquor, is all stone.
Correct, yes, until you get brought back.
Okay.
Well, why don't we peek down this hallway and see what else is here first while we're here? Maybe this is just a small cave.
Maybe, or maybe it could lead to more Gorgons.
I hope you don't die.
Me too. I'm just gonna take a couple steps forward and
Bye.
try to try to get an idea of how far down this goes.
Yep, hold on.
What if it leads to the Underdark? That Drider came from somewhere.
Mhm. Hold on. It leads into kind of a more open area, and there's 2 doors.
All right.
Wait, are the doors closed?
Yeah, they're closed.
So the Gorgon was just sitting in this room right here then.
Correct.
Okay. Because I imagine Gorgons can't open doors.
Right.
You imagine wrong.
Hold on one
Um,
second. All right.
Uh.
Oh, cool.
What happened? Did the game restart?
No, I was just picking Enos because he wasn't showing up.
Penis.
Disappoints me. Yeah, I had a lot with him in the past. Never had an issue, but you know, I'm just gonna make room for new pets. All
What a
right.
shame.
Anyways, back in the game. Yeah, what a shame. I know. All right. So we've got 2 statues to deal with. We've got a new room that has 2 doors. We've got one hell of a fighting minotaur and a golem.
yeah. So I don't know. I guess the only thing we could really do is go back and try to find someone who will travel here with us.
Might have to leave the Golem at the gate because I don't know if how the town will react to him.
We can leave Wallace to guard the statues in case any
True.
more Gorgons show up.
Well, again, I don't think they can open doors, so I don't know where they would come from.
Outside.
Oh, that's true. Can they climb?
They're wolves. I mean, I would imagine if a Gorgon lives in a mountain, he probably can climb. Yeah.
No, that's true. Okay.
All right. So you guys want to leave the cave?
I don't know. What does the rest of the group think? Should we go back and try to find a healer, or should we see what's behind door number 2?
I think we can go back to town, says Gareth.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, my character's not talking, but I agree.
I've I've been attempting to unlock some travel abilities, but I'm not quite there yet. Unfortunately, if I had some more time to practice, I might be able to solve this problem, but I can't at the moment.
You mean like teleporting? What is travel
Yeah.
abilities? Oh, okay.
Yes. I was gonna do that at the last level, and I was like, no, I'll wait one more level to take those. I should have taken them.
Yeah.
But I'll try it next time. Uh,
Okay.
I think I
I'll
guess
just
we can
move
head
us
back.
out of the cave. Yeah. All right, you get outside the cave. This is where you've got to make those climbing checks, or you fall to your death.
I'll carry the stone guys.
All right, so just 2 checks. We gonna tie each other together? Says Garoth to Krennic.
Do we have to roll checks if we climb down the same way we came up?
You have to make 1 check to get across the steep side, yeah, and then you go back behind the mountain. If you don't rope each other and you fail a check, you're gonna tumble to your death. So this is very tricky here because we could all die.
Yeah, we're gonna tie up.
All right, so Garoth will go first, trying to crawl across. He fails. Good thing we tied each other up. So he's able to or no, excuse me, then I have to roll for Krennic. And Chriswell, you're being held by Krennic?
Yeah, I'm just gonna ride on his back. That works.
Okay.
Hold on to his horns.
All right, so Krennic fails his check.
Is it a
Uh-oh.
TPK? Oh no.
Chriswell, you have 1 chance to do it. I'll let you roll it. Roll it and roll 20. You got to get a D100 and get under 40. 40 or less.
I don't know how I would pull this off, but all right.
I'm literally gonna run around the room if you pull this off.
Bye bye.
All right, you all start falling.
Crunch.
All right, hold on. Yep, pretty
That's
much.
like
TPK.
100 D6 damage.
Oh no, the maximum you can get is 20. So
Yeah.
let's just see here. Now Garoth has 34 hit points. He could theoretically survive this. But let me just roll. How do I get the numbers? I need the advanced roll. Oh, don't they have the advanced roller? There we go. All right, I need 20. Let's hope it rolls low. Whoops, not 21. D6. All right, let's roll. Here we go. Boom. Oh, God.
Should have stayed in the cave and had one more combat so I could level. And then just teleport
Yep.
out.
All right, we all horribly take 78 damage as we crumple to our deaths on the bottom of a mountain.
Yay!
All right, we tried, but we failed.
Bye, campaign.
Okay. The
Bye.
barbarians win.
Yep.
Poor Wallace is
All
just
right,
gonna
guys,
stand there forever waiting for us to come home.
pretty much. Now I'm just hold on. I'm thinking here because I mean there is still Wallace, okay, and he's kind of friends with Criswell, and he would have gone out eventually to check what happened.
Like a year later, he starts realizing we're not coming back.
A year
Yeah.
later.
No, I'm joking.
All right, well, let's see. Let me think here. It's been a while since I've had to deal with a TPK. I mean, Wallace can theoretically get down the mountain. He might not be the smartest way, and he might just fall and grab a hold and fall and whatever. And he could get to your bodies theoretically. Let me just roll a check for him once to see if he would even do this. I'm going to give it a 50-50. So I'm going to roll a 10 or less. Okay, 6. That's what I rolled when he was attacking both times. All right, so Wallace is at our crumpled bodies. Okay, Krennic, Criswell, and Garoth. Okay. Let me just roll. Let me roll another thing. Okay. I'm just gonna roll here. This might take a while. Give me a minute. That's one day. All right, let me check something real quick. This should be interesting. All right, Criswell, you are in that middle place where your soul has left your body, but you have not yet traveled on to the outer planes. You're kind of in this gray realm, and suddenly you hear a voice directed at you, Criswell. Who are you?
I am Criswell. Who are you? Where am I? The last thing I remember was falling and being impaled on a horn.
You hear a voice again. And well, how do you think here? It says, do you want to return?
Uh, Probably. Where am I right now?
Do you want your friends back?
Did everyone die? I think then yes, if I can help them recover, I would like to do so.
All right. Criswell, you wake up in the morning. You are in a bed with some drawers and a door. You're completely by yourself. It's morning, you can tell, because the sun is shining in. You are extremely weak. You have 1 hit point. That's it. And you lose 1 point of constitution.
Great.
Is that your guardian angel?
You
I
can't get out of bed because you're completely drained physically and emotionally,
Uh,
even spiritually.
I gotta go. See you
Huh?
later.